What's good, everyone? The Kenpachi Zo here, coming to you with another Kaiju number 8 manga review. Today we're going to be talking about chapter number 94. The chapter starts where the last chapter ended, with Hoshino piercing the core of Kaiju number 12. The Kaiju isn't dead yet. It starts to regenerate its arm. Hoshino says, "You really are one tough son of a gun." As Kaiju number 12 loses consciousness and falls, Hoshino says, "Kaiju number 12, you may have been my enemy, but bravo." And we see this dope panel of Hoshino walking away from the dead body of Kaiju number 12. Konomi says the target's vitals, they're gone. Vice Captain Hoshina has neutralized Kaiju 12. One of the unnamed Division 6 members says, "We're getting word that Soshiro won." The Captain Soichiro, Hoshina says, "I can hardly believe he was able to solo and identify the Kaiju." Konomi says, "Of course he was." Soichiro says, "They say that Kaiju challenged Soshiro to close quarters combat, didn't they? That sure as hell wasn't a good idea. He may be no good with guns, but when it comes to blades, he's him. He stands above everyone in the Hoshina family, past or present." The member asks, "Care to give him a few congratulatory words then?" He says, "Nah, I'm good." He asks why. Soichiro explains that him and his little brother don't have that good of a relationship. Soshiro cut ties with him for taunting him back when they were kids. Soichiro says, "Just picture it, your little brother, 5 years your junior, rapidly closing the gap between the two of you the more you spar with him. It was terrifying. I taunted him to motivate him, but it had the opposite effect." Then the operations team tells them that the suspected Hoju has emerged in Nishiyachirocho, class Dai Kaiju. Soichiro says, "Well, the bigwigs reared his ugly head. Guess I ought to get out there and show some dignity like a big brother should." Kafka and the rest of the defense forces notified that Vice Captain Hoshino has defeated Kaiju number 12. The area around Chofo Airport has been brought under control. Kikaro says, "That's Vice Captain for you." Kafka says, "That leaves just one identified class threat." Hoshino says, "It's all in your hands, Mina." Kaiju 14 is still invading and destroying Tachikawa City streets. It has been teleporting erratically, making it impossible for Captain Ashiro to intercept it with Kiraunos. Kaiju 14 looks like a big rectangle block with 4 human-like faces on each edge. The faces open up their mouths and shoot a beam, destroying all the buildings around. And we see this panel of a mom protecting her daughter, saying, "Don't worry, it'll be fine. I'm absolutely certain she'll take care of it," referring to Mina. We see Division 3 firing their rifles and launching missiles at Kaiju number 14. The shots and missiles do nothing because 14 has this big shield around him. Ryu, one of 3's division leaders, says, "We don't have the means to take down an unidentified class Kaiju." Mina over the radio says, "Then consider them warning shots, but don't stop shooting." Sniper unit, wrangle target to point F. Ground unit, provide backup while disposing of Yojo. Then tells the operating and science team to analyze and calculate the target's teleportation pattern. Mina says, "Don't worry, Takao, we have a way. I'm going to shoot right through it." And we see this dope panel of Mina with her rifle riding on Bako. I cannot wait to watch Mina fight Kaiju number 14. I just know she's gonna demolish this Kaiju. I hope this is a battle that proves she's one of the top 2 strongest captains in this manga. I'm giving this chapter a 10 out of 10. Let me know what you guys rate it. Do you guys like Jujutsu Kaisen? Well, I just made a video about my favorite fight in the manga so far, Yuji versus Mahito. Click the video on screen to watch it now. Beware of spoilers.